Hey, Meet Cuties! We are so excited to present this story with our friends at Riley and Gray, the #1 rated wedding RSVP website by Brides.com, and the perfect wedding website destination for all you hopeful romantics. Riley and Gray makes it easy for design-minded couples to build beautiful, uniquely you websites for your big day, where you can give your guests all of the information they need, with features like custom URLs, registry building, privacy and security, and seamless RSVP guest management. And for Meet Cute listeners, Riley and Gray is offering 20% off your membership. Just visit RileyGray.com. That's RileyGrey.com. And enter code MEETCUTE to plan your perfect happily ever after.
Callie, your countrymen need you. Show your support. Text VOTE. Delete. When you're at the beginning of a relationship and it's going well, you feel as though you're in constant communication with your crush. There's texting, yes, but it's more than that. Your life becomes fused with theirs. Your day buoyed by their existence. The knowledge that you have them to communicate with adds color. Your days seem better for being able to relay it to someone else. When it's not going well, or when you call it quits, all of that disappears. Maeve and I hadn't been dating, but new friendship feels much like a new crush. It's exciting, the sharing, the divulging. A person who 5 minutes ago was a total stranger, overnight becomes important in your life. And you suddenly can't imagine that life without them.
I'm 5 minutes late to Talea.
Well, I'm 6 minutes late.
Wow. Do you even, want to be friends?
Okay, 3 minutes late. I'm running. Our texts, our planning, our budding friendship had colored my life for 3 weeks. Now, it was gone. She was gone. Now, don't get me wrong. I had other friends.
Reminder, arrive at 3 p.m. for Sarah and Matt's surprise engagement drinks.
Can't wait. See you there. The couple.
Let's go!
But like so many people in my life, they were in a different stage. Part of what had been so great about meeting Maeve was that she got it. She got what it was like to be 29 and single and wishing that you weren't.
Worst date of your life.
I'm single in New York and almost 30. They're all bad.
But one's gotta stand out. Come on, we're celebrating. We successfully completed phase 2.
What are the phases?
I have no idea.
But after yesterday, I doubted we'd stay in touch. I was sure we wouldn't stay friends. I mean, that's the thing about new relationships. When you fight, if you fight, you have so much less goodwill in the bank. You don't have years of shared memories to fall back on. You don't have that argument about leaving the frat party that you can still laugh at 10 years later. You just have less. And for once, less isn't more. I had been really angry at Maeve yesterday and hurt. But today I just felt tired. For all the drama that the pursuit of James G had caused, he had turned out to be just a guy. Was I glad he was done catfishing women? Sure. But Ben Jenkins hadn't been a bad person. And despite the win, right now, without Maeve, it was all for nothing. I had 2 options. Get up and get dressed for Sarah and Matt's surprise engagement drinks. Or not. And this time, I choose not. It wasn't Maeve, but it was close. James Gallagher, the real one, was calling me. Of all the people in the world I felt likeliest to reach out to me today, he was bottom of the list. We had figured out who his impersonator was, so what else was left? I hesitated, not sure I wanted to pick up. But something about being alone, something about...
And remember, today is a surprise. Matt and Sarah have no idea.
Made me answer. Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to call because a friend sent $30,000 to the IRS. You know, IRS, and I wondered if your services were available for hire or if you solicited your own business.
Unfortunately, I am shutting my doors. The costs of doing business were just too high.
Yes, right. About that, I feel like I owe you something.
You really don't.
No, really, just brunch, right, as a thank you? Come on. I mean, what else do you have to do today?
Lots.
Oh, like?
Like laundry. And an engagement party.
Ooh, which you sound thrilled to attend. Alright, look, I'm in your neighborhood. Meet me at Green and DeKalb in 20 minutes.
Or what? I didn't know what James wanted, but the prospect of sitting alone, feeling sorry for myself, and regretting the past few weeks felt like too much to bear alone. And it was just brunch. Right?
The service is really good here. We've got like a funky vibe. Cool plates. Also, oyster crackers.
What's not good here?
The food. It's terrible. All of it. It's inedible.
Are you ready to order?
Oh, we just need a minute. Thanks. Just thanks so much. Don't order.
Okay, I won't.
Don't.
Anything?
Pancakes.
The same. Thank you. What did I say?
I'm hungry.
Wow.
So,
So,
you're a brunch guy.
Callie, that's the most offensive thing you've said yet, out of a long list. No, this is a one-off.
After which I might get sick.
Speaking as a doctor, I cannot, in good conscience, recommend eating these pancakes.
Okay, so why did you pick this place?
Well, every trendy spot in the city Ben had stood a woman up at.
So nowhere else is safe.
Yeah. And this was close to you.
DeKalb and St. James.
I remember. You told me.
So you were listening amidst all that arguing.
I might surprise you. Look, about yesterday, Callie, I'm sorry
For what?
for causing a rift between you and Maeve.
It wasn't your fault. We wouldn't have met if it wasn't for you. Well, fake you, Ben. It just all got so... It was stupid. The whole thing was just so stupid.
Why? You went after someone who did a bad thing. You didn't take it lying down. And you made a friend through it. I don't know either of you that well, but I do think, from the outside, granted, it was worth it.
Well, Maeve and I aren't friends. Not anymore.
I doubt it.
I don't.
I really
She wouldn't
do.
want to be friends with me. It was all about James G.
It wasn't. Come on, Callie.
No, it was. And it's over.
So what you're saying is you have a vacancy?
You want to be friends?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
No, sorry, I'm not really looking for friendship. The thing is, I had this thing for this fake girl named Taylor, and I ended up kind of liking the girl who made her up. Total accident. I was trying to avoid it. She's a little tough, very argumentative, but what can I say? I'd like to take her out sometime. Get to know her a little better.
So this is... what? A date?
No, this is a thank you brunch.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just pancakes. It's just bad pancakes.
I'm not that thankful. No, our date's tomorrow night.
Oh, it is, huh?
First date.
Well, I've already met you.
Not really. Not in date mode.
Oh, what? Do you wear a cape in date mode?
And matching boots. Yeah. How's 7 p.m.?
Where?
Where do you think?
Talea. While James was distracting me from dwelling on my recently ended friendship with Maeve, Mary was doing the same. Or trying to. Turns out, Maeve felt just as upset as I did.
Your dog's the best. How come I'm only now meeting her?
I mean, meeting Veronica Mars is a privilege. But you've earned it. Hey, I think you should call her.
Who?
You know who.
No,
You want to?
I don't. It was all so stupid.
Oh, come on.
It was. You thought it the whole time.
No, I thought it was doomed to fail.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I also thought it was kind of badass. As a bartender, do you know how many women I see drown themselves in their sorrows when a guy stands them up?
Well,
And you actually did something about it.
we could have let it just end there.
Yeah, you could have. You could have. But that would have been ordinary. And you are not ordinary.
No, I'm foolish. I let her down.
You didn't. She was just surprised.
I don't regret it.
Good. You shouldn't.
I don't regret it because if it hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have met you.
Yeah, I know. Me too. We would have met, though.
I never went to Talea. I used to not like beer until recently.
Not at Talea.
How then?
I don't know. That's not up to me. That's up to the gods. You know, our star charts, our...
Whoa,
et
no
cetera.
way.
What?
I would have never guessed that you, Mary Rawlings, believed in woo.
No, I don't. I don't. But, you know, seeing as I'm a Libra and you're a Leo... Oh, that's what I first noticed about you, your laugh. Hey, Callie makes you laugh.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else. About you, about your sun sign. Come on, this is our first date.
This isn't our first date.
Me going up to you at the bar to close out my tab does not count.
This is not our first date.
What is it?
It's a walk. It's a stroll. It's a nice day out. Veronica Mars needed to stretch her legs. Believe me, when it's our first date, you'll know.
I will.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be legendary.
How long do I have to wait?
Let's see. What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, at 7.
I'm 100% free.
Cool. Meet me at Talea. I'll just be getting off my shift. We'll go from there.
Talea at 7 it is.
The following day dawned, and despite my sadness, I found myself looking forward to my date with James. I tried to fight it. I mean, twice in the past 3 weeks I'd been disappointed. But I couldn't help it. Since brunch yesterday, I had felt a sense of hopefulness that I hadn't felt since James G stood me up.
Cape's red, FYI.
I'm actually only going if there's boots.
Those are really second date material.
Well, this is like our 8th date.
I say first.
Oh, come on.
I'll think about it. If you don't tell anyone at the hospital. If the kids find out, I will never be able to take them off.
I arrived at Talea early. I didn't know what James had in store, but I did not want to miss it. Also, spending time at Talea made me think of Maeve and how much I wanted to tell her about what was happening between James and I. I found a seat and texted him. I got us 2 seats at the bar, expecting him to reply. But he didn't. I didn't think anything of it at first. He was taking the G. That meant at least 10 minutes at a total standstill underground. But 10 minutes turned into 15 minutes, turned into 20. And still, there was no sign of James. I resisted the urge to text him. But I felt my heart sink. It didn't make sense. It had been his idea to go on a date. I wouldn't have presumed. God, I'm such an idiot.
What can I get you?
Oh, where's Mary?
Oh, she took off tonight.
But Thursdays...
I don't make the schedules.
Right.
Do you want a drink or...
No, I'm waiting. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I will have one gigantic peachberry punch.
Okay, coming right up.
Callie?
I looked up. There, after the sea of beer drinkers parted, sitting 3 seats down from me, was Maeve?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, I
didn't know what to say. We had ended things. I didn't think we'd see each other again. And yet, there we were, alone at Talea once again. I hesitated, then James
Mary
stood me up. What?
No way.
We were supposed to meet at 7.
We were supposed to meet here at 7. They stood us up.
They set us up.
Wow. That sucks of them.
Well, we probably deserve it.
Yeah. Probably.
I didn't quite know what to say. The last words we'd exchanged had been so final. But here we were, once again in Talea, once again expecting to be on dates, and once again finding ourselves in each other's company instead. All I could think to say was, Maeve.
What?
I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm so sorry. Maeve, I am so...
Save it.
It felt like a gut punch all over again. The past 48 hours had been terrible. I missed Maeve, I did, and I was determined to make it up to her. I would say whatever it took.
I'm sorry, too.
What?
I'm sorry, too.
But you didn't do anything.
I lied. I should have told you about Mary.
No.
Yes.
No, Maeve, I just got so wrapped up in it all.
I didn't want to disappoint you. I don't...
I did like the stupid game.
I should have told you about Mary.
And I should have been happy for you.
I felt like I was letting you down.
Well, you were right. James and I were doing the same thing.
I didn't see it yet.
I do now. Maeve, meeting you was the best possible thing that could have come out of a horrible night. If I had been smarter, I would have just let it all go and realized that was what the universe intended. Friendship, not revenge.
Maybe friendship and revenge?
No.
Come on. We did out Ben.
Yeah, maybe.
And if we hadn't have gone after James G., who did deserve it, you wouldn't have met James.
Who stood me up?
Set you up.
Well, best setup of my life. Do you forgive me?
Do you forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive.
Friends?
God, I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, thank God.
Because I've been wanting to tell you about James.
I've been wanting to tell you about Mary.
Okay, so go for it. When did it start? Oh my God, was it that first night? Was I just totally oblivious?
The second night.
When she remembered your laugh.
Yes.
And that night you closed out our tab?
I know. We stayed and talked.
Oh my God, I can't believe I missed it.
You were running a con.
Never again.
I mean, it paid off.
True. James G. will never again catfish women. Under that name.
It paid off because we became friends. You're kind of best friend material, huh?
Likewise. Whoa.
Okay. So, after I left...
He called me the next day, and we had brunch.
Oh my God, brunch? Is he a psychopath?
Okay, that's what I said.
Got him.
Oh, we're so good.
We're so good. We're like evil genius good. Okay. Cheers, you freak.
Too much?
They say even bad dates can lead to good stories. But in the end, both Maeve and I got far more than a good story from being stood up by James G. We got a new friend. Arguably, we owed him some credit, but he would never hear that from us. We'd have to track him down again to tell him, and honestly, who had the time?
What?
Were you two sitting there the whole time?
Oh my God. Mary.
What, you
Like
think
we were
I
gonna
actually would
not
have
come
stood you
here?
up after all this?
Jerks.
You loved it. Hey, can 2 become 4?
What do you think?
Definitely. Sitting at the bar with Maeve, Mary, and James grinning at me, I was starting to feel like maybe there was a version of Goldilocks with a happily ever after. The perfect not too hot, not too cold beer, the perfect enemy turned best friend, and the perfect first date. Maybe this Goldilocks had found her just right after all.
Hi, Meet Cuties! We're excited to share that our hit series, KERRI, starring Pauline Chalamet, is a finalist in this year's Signal Awards. You can vote for KERRI at vote.signalaward.com or click the link in our show notes. Thanks for the vote and for the listen.